Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Let's pop open a drink because today we will be reviewing She Bites, number 2, published by Scout Comics, written by Hedwig Hale, and the artist is Alberto Hernandez R. The letterer and production artist is Dave Lanphier. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. Anyway, if you didn't read the first one, this book is about a young looking girl, the little blonde right there, who is actually a vampire. And she's like 138 years old or something like that. And due to her looking like a little girl, she can't do certain things. Like in the first book, before you find out she's a vampire, you see her walking into a convenience store to get some bleach and a couple things, and wants to get a pack of cigarettes. And the clerk is like, yeah, no. And so then we have the other girl, who is a senior. She's really kind of depressed, kind of suicidal. Her life sucks. And she goes to the same convenience store and sees a little piece of paper stuck up on there saying, babysitter needed. And she goes over to the house, and it's the girl. Obviously, she doesn't know that she's a vampire at that point. And she's offering her like $350 an hour to babysit her because she needs help doing certain things like picking up smokes and stuff like that. And the girl doesn't believe that she's a vampire at first until she sees some punks being drained in the bathroom. So this one picks up right at the end of that one, and they're hashing out the last of the deal, and the vampire wants to go to the mall. She needs to pick up some stuff. And so they go together, and this book is really funny, as well as kind of a really interesting type of story, because you don't see stuff like this often. That the young child type of vampire and the problems that they'd have being an eternal creature that looks like they're 5-6 years old. And it's really funny. Yeah. Along with it, like they go to the mall, and they go there, and she's all annoyed because she gets taken there on a Vespa. And one of the lines is, says, what type of maniac drives a Vespa in Pennsylvania? And the girl responds, the poor kind who was sick of homeless people masturbating next to them on the bus. And the girl says, that's disgusting. You ride the bus? Which is just, And so the whole rest of this book right here is them in the mall, and them sort of going to do the stuff that she needs to do, getting some smokes, and then the girl runs into some of her bullies from school. And you get to see how her life is, how other girls at school treat her, and the fact that the little vampire is, she's beginning to like this girl a little bit, and she's like, dude, you need to start sticking it up for yourself. So it's the plot is moving along at a kind of a nice little pace. It's not super action oriented, but this isn't the type of story for that. This is a kind of a character development story, and it's the relationship between the two, and you're trying to you're learning more about each character with just a genuinely funny and interesting story, and I highly recommend this. I mean, the story is really good. The art is a little bit more cartoony, but it's not bad. I don't find it distracting, and it's just, some of it is it's really good, for this type of art, and each character is really distinct. They have, the type. You really want to know more about each character, and so I'm recommending this book. I'm going to give it a 4.75 out of 5, and I say get it because it's worth it. It's $4.99 an issue, and one thing about Scout Comics is there is no ads in it. There's just, or at least they wait until the end. So this is all the ads just right there. That's the last 3 pages, and one of them is an advertisement for the next issue. So if this sounds like something that you want to get, I recommend it because it is enjoyable. I was laughing out loud while watching it, or reading it. I'm sorry, not watching it, but so pick it up. Anyway, let me know in the comments below whether you read it or not, what you thought of it, and like, subscribe, most of all, enjoy your comics.